This is Franklin, Tennessee, ranked by Money Magazine as the fourth best place to live in America in 2017. John Schroer lived most of his adult life in Franklin. It's where he ran a commercial real estate business, served as the city's mayor, and caught the eye of Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam, who in January 2011 appointed him Commissioner of Transportation. Then, in September 2017, the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials Board of Directors elected Schroer AASHTO President. It's a voluntary yet critical national leadership position.
In order for this association to be successful, we have to have those volunteer people be part of the organization. And I've always done that. I've been, from a personal standpoint, I've been in public service now for 24 years.
As president, Schroer says he will focus his efforts in two areas: sustainable federal funding and preparing state departments of transportation for new technologies and innovation.
We went from horse and buggy to combustion engine vehicles, and the world changed. From that time forward, the world changed. I honestly believe that's where we are today in technology.
President Schroer believes state DOTs need to prepare today for the decades-long wave of technological advancement ahead. The disruption, he says, is likely to challenge the way state DOTs design and build infrastructure. Roads and bridges can cost millions of dollars and take years to complete, and states don't have time or resources to waste.
We can't build a new road every 2 years. We can't change the structure of that road or the layout of that road. And so we have to be prepared as an industry, as a nation, to accept the inevitable, which is autonomous and connected vehicles. Committees have to talk about it. We have to look at all sorts of options. AASHTO's job is to get our states prepared for the future.
Schroer says making wise investments is critical. And no matter what technological advancements lie ahead, the nation will continue to need transportation infrastructure, and the federal government must continue to play its role.
Funding is going to be the #1 conversation in the next 24 months. Both the U.S. DOT and the White House have asked several of us to come and talk and listen to some of our concerns. And I'm encouraged by that. I think that sets a good example. I hope that continues through this process. We want to be at the table.
President Schroer says the numbers tell the story. According to the Congressional Budget Office, the Highway Trust Fund spends billions more than it takes in. From 2021 to 2026, CBO projects that unless additional federal revenues are found, the imbalance in the Highway Trust Fund will grow to $121 billion. What's the answer?
Long-term sustainable funding. I think we have to do that. And I know Trump's, one of his goals is to bring more non-federal investment to transportation projects. And I think from a 100,000-foot level, that's great.
But Schroer says for a number of reasons, many states cannot take advantage of private investment. And Tennessee is one of a handful of states that cannot borrow money. So he says government at both the state and federal levels need to step up.
We're going to have to take some of that responsibility on ourselves. And I think we, AASHTO, can help member states do that. I think we can help, look at what successful states have done. We can provide data information to legislators or governors or DOTs about how we can create new revenues.
Schroer says one potential source of new revenue could be electric vehicle charging. He's convinced that as the next generation of automobiles come online, state DOTs can find a way to cash in by working with the private sector to build charging stations or charging systems, like this one being tested in England, that charge electric vehicles wirelessly as they travel down the highway.
So we're going to have to look at other sources of revenue as we go forward.
The future of transportation is unclear, but Schroer says state DOTs need to meet the challenge head on. At age 65, that's how he lives his life. He's been married to his wife, Marianne, for 35 years. The couple has 3 children and a 5-year-old grandson. John Schroer, AASHTO President for 2017-2018.